Hey everybody, hope you're all doing well. Today I have a quick little, I always say quick little, but I have an update video for today. So we're gonna go over some of the games that we need to still finish on this channel, new games that we will be playing, when the Fire Emblem Marathon will be starting, and also just some other sort of things. So let's begin with games that we still need to finish. So we've been playing the heck out of Pokemon Legends Arceus recently. We have like, I think 25 or 26 episodes out right now. I'm not entirely sure, something around there. And it's been super fun. I've been having a great time playing that game. So we're gonna definitely, I haven't beat the game yet. I'm hopefully probably gonna beat it in the next few days, we'll see. But yeah, we're gonna be finishing that up. We're gonna get the post-game done on that. I don't know if I'll 100% it because there is a lot to do in that game, but we will most definitely at least get all the side quests, all the wisps, all the whatever the Ursaluna things that Ursaluna gets. I don't know, the little poems or whatever. I forget what they're called. But we're gonna pretty much like nearly 100% the game. Maybe we'll do all the tasks. I don't really know. We'll see. But we'll get a lot done in that game. Obviously, it's been a while since Shining Pearl. I only have like 3 more episodes to record. I've just been dedicating all my time to Legends Arceus because that game is just so fun. And Shining Pearl, even though I really wanted to wrap it up before Legends Arceus began, but I just wasn't able to finish it in time. So we're hopefully going to be finishing that without too much more waiting on that. Fire Emblem Warriors, we finished the main story, but we need to finish a lot of the side content, especially since we have a new Fire Emblem Warriors coming out later this year, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So that's going to be very exciting. And we have one more episode of Neo the World Ends With You to do. That is, of course, the true ending, which I have still yet to see. There's just a lot of grinding that I have to do. I don't know what it was with all the games I've been playing recently. There's just so much grinding right near the end of the game. It's like, hey, you want to do this? Then grind a ton. At least specifically, I'm trying to like 100% a lot of these games, which is a bit unfortunate, or at least like do the majority of the content they have. And all these games are freaking big games. They just have so much content. So there's just, for like the last few episodes, it's just like, oh, one episode will take me like 10 hours or something. I don't know, it just takes a very long time. Like I've put over like 48 hours into grinding in Neo TWEWY, and it's like just absolutely insane that I'm not even done yet. So same with Legend Arceus. I could literally grind for 100 hours in that game and I don't even think I'd be finished yet. It's so massive, and that's like kind of annoying, honestly. With a lot of the playthroughs, I just feel like, well, I can't just obviously produce those every day since there's so much to grind in. So I have to like keep creating new playthroughs to go through, despite them being super grindy. So yeah, that's the 4 games that we still need to finish. Obviously, we're gonna try and wrap them up all soon. Probably Legend Arceus is the one that's gonna be the most consistent, though. I think because we're nearly completing that one, so that should finish hopefully soon, and then we can move on to new games. So let's kind of go over like stuff that was shown off in the Nintendo Direct, or just previously that we've known about. So our first, I shouldn't say first new playthrough, but I guess the newest playthrough that will most likely be coming out on this channel is on March 4th. We have Triangle Strategy releasing. I've been super excited for Triangle Strategy. That game looks very fun. I have not touched the demo because I wanted to go in completely blind, besides like the couple trailers that I've seen. I don't really know how that game is going to work considering there's like branching paths, so I'm sure it'll be easier once I actually get my hands on the game, but that could also end up being a very big game that I'll have to like do multiple runs of. We'll have to see. So yeah, that Triangle Strategy will be coming on March 4th. Hopefully the day it releases, I'll be able to play it and record it, so we'll see. And then after Triangle Strategy, we have on March 25th, we have the new Kirby game. I'm super excited for the new Kirby game, Kirby in the Forgotten Land. Oh, it looks so good. Kirby games are, luckily, they don't have too much, like 100% completion and all that kind of good stuff, so it shouldn't be mega grindy. Although there is like a gacha element in the game. There's literally a gumball machine called like the gacha machine or something. Not gacha, but like gotcha. Or like, I don't know. Gotcha instead of gacha or whatever. But yeah, I'm super excited for that new 3D Kirby. It looks so fun. I thought about playing through like Star Allies before it came out, just as like a filler playthrough, but I don't know if I'll be able to do that, especially since I think my Star Allies is gone because I lent it to a friend, and then his parents sold a lot of his games without him knowing, and they probably sold my Star Allies, so I probably don't even have Star Allies anymore, so I can't even do that now that I think about it. Anyway, moving on, after a while, March passes, April passes, May passes. In June, we have 2 playthroughs that are going to be coming out on the same day. This is kind of crazy. We have Obviously, the big one that a lot of people are going to be excited for, Fire Emblem Three Hopes, the new Fire Emblem game. Another like path off the Three Houses story, which will be super exciting. I don't know if it's going to be like a golden path. It kind of looks like it might be. I'm not entirely sure, but it looks so fun, and I cannot wait to play it. So I'm really happy that I did decide to play Fire Emblem Warriors like when I did. That way I'll have Fire Emblem Warriors on this channel done before Three Hopes comes out. So it'll be fun. Maybe I'll even 100% Warriors just on my own time before it comes out. I'm not entirely sure. Probably not, because there's just a lot of stuff to do. And then after, I guess on the same day as Three Hopes, we have AI, or the Somnium Files 2, the Nirvana I think it's called. Nirvana or Nirvana I think it's called Nirvana I. That game also looked very fun. I loved the original the Somnium Files. It was super good. Made by the same developers of... Are there 2 trains passing me? There was just one 2 seconds ago. Yo, these trains gotta chill. I'm lucky I'm not out on the road. But yeah, Somnium Files, the original, was super good. Made by the developers Spike Chunsoft, or Chunsoft. Creators of Danganronpa, Zero Escape, and they make the Somnium Files as well. It's more, the Somnium Files is very similar to Zero Escape in some ways, and I guess similar to Danganronpa and others. Probably more similar to Zero Escape. I love Zero Escape. It's such a good series. I haven't played it. I've only watched playthroughs of the first and second games and half of the third one, and then I just stopped watching it like 2 years ago because, is there another train? Are you serious? 3 trains? 3 trains just passed by in within like 6 minutes. That's insane. So yeah, Somnium Files. We're gonna be playing that. Same day as Three Hopes. Super interested in both of them. It's gonna be a little hard because every time I play a new playthrough, I always like to have 2 episodes out on that same day. So recording 4 episodes and editing 4 episodes might be pretty difficult, but we'll see if we can make it happen. June 24th is a Friday, so it'll depend. Maybe I'll work on that day. I don't really know. Maybe I'll ask for that day off or something. This one is still up in the air. I just was recommended it to me by the RPG Maker Fez Discord server. And also just like in general, a couple other friends, or just like people recommended this game, Live Alive or Live Alive. I don't really know how to pronounce it, but it's like a remake of the RPG Live Alive. I'm just gonna say Live Alive because I don't really know what it is. I think it's Live Alive, but I don't really know. I'll say Live Alive, whatever. But yeah, that game came out in like 1990, I don't know, 4, 3, 5, somewhere around there. I think it's 1993, but yeah, it's a remake of that game, and apparently it's really good, so we might check that out. That one's still a maybe for me. And then the last game that we have to play this year, obviously there is like we're gonna play Breath of the Wild 2, but we don't have a release date on that yet. Probably gonna be sometime in November or December, but we'll definitely play that for sure. But Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in September. That game is gonna be massive. I can already tell because Xenoblade is just a massive freaking franchise. It's so big, and Xenoblade Chronicles 3 takes the futures of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 and 2 and combines them, and then adds another new story on top of it, which is gonna be really crazy. So this is when things get a little tricky. So obviously I've just said all the new games that I'm gonna play this year. So let's move on to what is gonna be a little tricky. So one thing that I need to do, or really want to do at least, is play through Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on this channel. And for those of you who don't know, Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is massive. It is stupidly massive. There is so much in the game. So many cutscenes, so much grinding, so many side quests, so much grinding. You could play that game for 500 hours and not even like, it feels like you'd barely even done it. I played that game for like 300 hours. I feel like I could add another 300 hours and I still wouldn't be able to complete everything. It's so massive. If you know of this YouTuber, Chugga Conroy, he's probably like one of the biggest Let's Player YouTubers on this platform. He has spent nearly 2 years. He finally just recently finished his Xenoblade Chronicles 2 playthrough back when he started in sometime in 2021, like September of 2021. That's insane. Playing a game for a year, almost 2 years. A single game. One game he dedicated his entire channel to Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That is stupid. That's so stupid. Like, obviously, no, like, I'm saying stupid, but like, stupidly crazy how big the game is. Not stupid that he decided to do that, no. Massive respect and props to Chugga Conroy for, producing all that stuff. And he's like, very easy. He like, just does so much information on the game. I don't know. He's an amazing YouTuber. Definitely go check him out if you haven't seen him before. But I do want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on this channel. Don't know if I'll 100% the game, but I want to make sure I get like the main story done and maybe all the side quests, maybe all the blade quests. It's really hard because there's like gacha elements in that game, and it's really, really hard. But we'll see. So that's like something that's really tricky is if I want to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I have to start soon because that game is massive. And if it took Chuga Conroy nearly 2 years, I have until September. And it's the 21st of February. So I'm gonna have to get to work on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, which is hard because again, I have all the other games that I need to finish, especially since Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is very grindy. So I am thinking of a plan to slowly in the background, when I have a chance, where I have to grind in my other games, I'm gonna record some Xenoblade Chronicles 2 off screen. I say off screen, but like on screen. It'll be, I think, a mostly pre-recorded series where, if you don't know, when I play through games, whenever I release an episode, the most I'm ahead of you when you watch it is probably 3 to 4 episodes. And there are some special cases, like for Near the World Ends With You, I was like 6 or 7, and I think I was like 8 or 9 episodes ahead because I was so terrified of getting spoiled. So anytime that you see like, oh, I just released episode, and maybe today's not a bad example. I released episode 25 of Pokemon Legends Arceus. I'm about to record episode 27. That's usually how it is. I'm usually a few episodes ahead. That way, I don't get spoiled by any like potential comments. / I can keep up my daily uploads. That's kind of how it goes. But for Xenoblade Chronicles 2, first off, I have already played the game. I played like 330 hours of the game. So I'm gonna be starting a new file, which will be fun. And I already know about everything. I know that game not like the back of my hand, but like pretty well. It's pretty well. I know like some really good solid strats. I've beaten the super boss 100 times. I like level 99 all my characters. I played through a good majority of New Game Plus. Like that game is pretty good, pretty massive, and it's very fun. So I think what I'm gonna do is in the background, I'm gonna be playing Xenoblade Chronicles 2 pre-recorded, and then like whenever I miss an upload, like I need to upload, I'll just upload a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 episode, just as filler. It will be a filler episode playthrough, where we won't be focusing on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, it'll just be something in the background. I don't care if it only gets 20 views per episode, if that, it can get 10 views per episode, I don't even care. I just want it done. That seems weird, right? That you just waste all your waste your lifespan creating something that would never get viewed, right? But I just need to say that I've done it before I can start Xenoblade Chronicles 3, It's just something that I feel that I have to do. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and beat Xenoblade Chronicles 2 before Xenoblade Chronicles 3 comes out, just because it's so massive. So, yeah, that'll be definitely something that is happening in the background. Now, next, there is some games that I want to play, but obviously most likely would not have time to. We have The Great Ace Attorney that already released. I don't know if I should play that before I play the trilogy on this channel, or potentially any of the other 3. There are now 8 Ace Attorney games out. 8 mainline ones. If you count The Great Ace Attorney, I don't know if that's really considered side, but there's like 6 mainline games. Then you have The Great Ace Attorney, like that is the 1 and 2 of Daigyaku Tensai Ben, or whatever it's freaking called in Japanese. So I do want to play those games. Probably won't be anytime soon though. We have Dragon Quest Heroes Rocket Slime, a DS game that is heavily underrated, that I absolutely love and has amazing multiplayer. Then I want to check out the Bravely series, or the Bravely series? Yeah, Bravely series. Bravely Default, Bravely Second, and Bravely Default 2. I actually own Bravely Default 2, but not regular Default and Second. I want to play them all, like in the order that they're released, even though I think each one is like disconnected. Like you don't have to play the first one to play the second one, or the second one to play the second one. I don't know, there's Second and then there's Default 2, so there's like technically 2 Second. It's weird. And then an indie game that I want to play is Omori, that is releasing on the Switch in the summer, I believe. So we might check that out as well. I'm not entirely sure. I don't know. I just heard a lot of good things about that game. So it is something to consider. And now the big stuff, of course. I mentioned back when I took like a break on the channel, I came back and I said in 2022, we will have a Fire Emblem Marathon, where I play through a ton of Fire Emblem games. Pretty much all the Fire Emblem games that we haven't played through on this channel yet, as well as pretty much all the ones that are available without having to like emulate or fan translate. So I wouldn't be playing like Binding Blade or Gaiden or something. But we've only played through like 3 houses really on this channel, and part of Fates. So what I want to do this year is finish Fates. Obviously Fates has been on hiatus for so long. I need to finish Fates. Gonna play a Fire Emblem Awakening, Fire Emblem Echoes, Radiant Dawn, Blazing Sword, Sacred Stones, Shadow Dragon, and Tokyo Mirage Session Sharp FE Encore. I want to finish all those games before the end of the year. That was my goal back when I first returned after my little break, like 2-month break there. And I want to get those all done. So I do have a set date for when the Fire Emblem Marathon will start. and it is, of course, on Fire Emblem Day, April 20th. You know, the Fire Emblem anniversary when Shadow Dragon first released. It was on good old 420, the funny number that people think is funny, that it's not actually that funny, at least to me. But yeah, Fates will return on April 20th. Guaranteed, 100%. I know I've always said, like, oh, it'll be... I was like, oh, it'll be coming back sometime soon. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure when, but now I have a set date. It's going to be April 20th, which is good because that gives me like a whole month after... Oh, nearly a whole month. Like, Kirby and the Forgotten Land releases on the 25th. That gives me nearly a month to beat Kirby and the Forgotten Land, and I guess finish up Triangle Strategy, finish up any of the other games that I have to play, and then that also gives me, on April 20th, plenty of time before Three Hopes comes out. So I imagine April through June, till the 24th, it'll be Fire Emblem Fates, maybe some Awakening/Echoes in there, depending on what I want to play next, and some Xenoblade Chronicles 2. That's what April through June is going to be looking like. And then June, obviously, late half, or June 24th, we'll have Three Hopes and Somnium Files. So that'll be super exciting. And then, I guess really lastly that I wanted to talk about, is the fact that I am moving out now. Once again, it is very difficult for me to record at my house. But when I move out, I can definitely record a lot more. Probably I can at least double my productivity once I move out. And it's not confirmed, but some friends and I are planning to move out this May. Not entirely sure when in May, but sometime in May, we are going to be moving out. I've been working very hard at like my actual job and making sure I have enough money to like, live off that money. And like, obviously, I want to like get like a part-time job so I can just go full in on YouTube and just see what I can, make out of it. And then just like have to work part-time. That way I can just produce a ton of content, both on this channel and on my other channels. If you haven't seen any of my other channels, obviously they're always linked down in that good old description so you can check them out. But yeah, I just have like a lot of stuff that I want to play this year. And it just makes me, every time I see like this list of games that is everly expanding, it just makes me think, why didn't I just start doing YouTube earlier, dude? Obviously, I just wouldn't have had the opportunity. Like, I definitely couldn't have started YouTube earlier than when I did. But it's just always like something in my mind. It's like, man, I really wish I started earlier. That way I could just have all this stuff crossed off my bucket list. There are just so many old games. Like, I could think of probably 200 old games that I want to play on this channel. And unfortunately, I just don't have the time to play them all, which is just a little sad. But we'll focus on the new games, focus on Fire Emblem, and obviously, the stuff that we got to get done before the new games come out as well, such as Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So yeah, that's about everything. I also am considering doing another Three Houses run, where I actually do some of the chapters that I have yet to do. There are actually 3, I believe, maps in Three Houses that I have not yet experienced. That, of course, being Annette and Gilbert's Paralogue. Don't even know what it's about. Yuri and Constance's Paralogue, and I think there's a Happy and Balthus Paralogue. Correct me if I'm wrong. I feel like that's a thing. I'm not entirely sure if that exists, but there might be one more Paralogue. So what I'm thinking of doing is maybe if I move out in May, sometime in May/June, I'll stream Three Houses. Yes, live stream. I do want to do more live streams eventually. Won't be able to do it until I move out, though, unfortunately. I just can't live stream at my house. It's just not something that I can do consistently. But when I move out, I'll definitely be able to live stream, and I definitely want to do it a lot more because live streaming is fun, especially like Smash Bros and such. But being able to like play with viewers and Smash, it's so fun. So I'll probably, at least I'm considering. Maybe this is not like guaranteed, but I'm thinking about doing a Fire Emblem Three Houses Blue Lions New Game Plus run, maddening mode, obviously. So why wouldn't we? Playing that sometime in May and June before Three Hopes, just getting some another Three Houses run out of the way. It's been so long since I've touched the game, so I don't know, I just thought that'd be fun. So obviously being able to do all that would be pretty insane, and I'm still trying to like also create a lot more content, or at least like having plans to create more content for my main channel and my Reacts channel. So it's just tough. There's just so much that I want to do, and yet I just don't have the time to do it, as always. That's just like the main thing. I'm just always fighting time. I'm literally adamant, dude. I'm literally adamant. Pokemon Legends Arceus. Okay, well, that'll be it from me, I guess. Definitely let me know your thoughts on all this sort of update stuff. I just have so much stuff that I need to do. There's even the games that I still need to return to, like Dragon Quest and Pokemon Snap, and like 4 other games. Even all the way far back as Astral Chain, where I still haven't even completed the super boss, even though I said I would. There's so many empty promises I've kept on this channel, and a lot of it is just like, it just, I could talk about this for hours, but I know I can't ramble on forever, so I'm gonna end it here. Maybe this would be good stuff for like a stream where I could just like play Smash Bros and just talk about all the empty promises I've made on this channel. Oh, it'd be funny. Stuff that I still want to fulfill someday in the future. Don't know if it ever will happen though, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I always thought about like maybe having like a week where I just like revisit all the old games that I've did and finish the stuff that I've always wanted to. I don't know. But yeah, I gotta end this now or else I'll talk on for 5 hours. So thanks for listening in, everybody. Let me know your thoughts in those good old comments. And I will see you all for all the stuff that I have planned, hopefully. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day. And I'll see you then. Bye-bye.